First things first, sir, I'm gonna need you to take that Yankees hat off so nobody punches you in the face. A couple other ground rules while we're on the subject. I don't want to see any phones out there. I don't need people fact checking. If you want facts, listen to NPR. This is the Fox News tour. You're gonna get the facts, but you're gonna get the facts as I see them. Hey Siri, where's the nearest Dunks?
The closest one I found is Dunkin' on Boylston Street. Is that the one you're looking for?
All right, folks, so this statue right here is actually of my ancestor, Jimmy O'Sullivan. This statue was erected in honor of the first bald eagle ever introduced into the environment in the United States. And the bald eagle's name was Kevin. So this right here was actually Ben Franklin's horse, and it was gifted to him by Napoleon. Benjamin Franklin was very fond of his horse, so he wanted to be buried alongside him. So this is actually Benjamin Franklin's tomb right here, and that's why they have it right outside the State House. Then right here we got Commodore John Barry, and as you can see, he was the father of the American Navy. Try and imagine having 16,000 sons. That guy must have been pretty busy over there. All right, folks, I hope you're enjoying the tour so far. The next stop is a little bit of a hike. If you'll follow me, we'll get going. Oh shit, there's one right here. Oh, they must have just built this one yesterday. All right, folks, why don't you hang out outside here? I'm just gonna go refresh my Dunkin'. Sorry about that. The average Bostonian spends between 20 and 30 minutes inside of a Dunkin' Donuts every day of their lives. And on a chilly day like today, I like to have a coffee to keep me warm. So here we are at the Granary Burial Ground, which famously Paul Revere is buried here. And once people got word that Paul Revere was buried here, they were just dying to get in. So as some of you may know, marijuana was legalized here in Massachusetts in 2016. So it's not uncommon when you're walking around the city to see something like this. Somebody's taking some pretty serious bong rips down there. So let's go down and check it out. All right, so this right here is actually an exact replica of the horse that Paul Revere rode on his famous ride to warn the colonists that the British were coming. All right, folks, here we are in Boston's North End, which is famously an Italian neighborhood. Mind your manners, don't be rude to anyone's nanny, and if you see anybody in a tracksuit, just walk right by them. All right, so right here we got the statue of Paul Revere. Nobody really knows how it got here. A lot of people say aliens, some people say ghosts. An interesting thing about this statue is that was the actual size of Paul Revere's horse. As you can see right behind me, we got the Old North Church. And does anybody know the phrase, one if by land or two if by sea? It was actually Paul Revere communicating with militia commanders in Charlestown as to what he wanted to have for dinner that night. One if by land meant he wanted steak, two if by sea meant he wanted lobster. In the 1700s, people were a lot smaller, as you can see by this door over here. Most people in those times were about this tall. This apartment's $6,200 a month. If I hear anyone say, park the car in the Harvard Yard again, I'm gonna dump your body in the Charles, all right? Here we are at Fenway Park, as you can see behind me. Interesting fact about Fenway Park, it was built in 1620 by the Pilgrims. The Red Sox organization is one of the only organizations in Major League Baseball where you can get caught cheating and get your old job back. Now, one of the changes in Massachusetts over the last few years is probably the reason this guy's here on the tour. I love that Grateful Dead t-shirt, by the way. We got this going on. Before you leave town, make sure and visit one of our lovely dispensaries. Get me something too while you're there. All right, folks, we're gonna get moving off the premises here at Fenway. I'm actually banned from the area for urinating in one of the stairwells a couple years ago, so we should probably get moving. So here we are at my apartment. It was built in 1630 by Johnny Tremaine. If everybody could just put the mandatory $20 gratuity in this cup, I can point you to the nearest tea stop.